That's all I'm saying. Right. Looks like they're going straight into it. No button checks, no nothing.
Thank God.
Yeah. Losers quarters. These guys already know what they want. They want blood.
This is 4 characters I never thought I'd see on one screen at the same time. Not very common teams at all, but we've seen Mekos and Mr. E put in some work in the last team they played. So let's see if this Cloud Warrior team can put in the same kind of work.
I mean, both these characters, like we saw before, just big X factor. That's the name of the game. Every second you don't kill Cloud, it's more limit. Every second you don't kill Wario, more fart. You just have to do stuff like that to take their jump. And oh my God, the Magnus from Cloud actually coming through clutch. That was really close to taking that stock early.
Yeah, that seems like kind of a frustrating thing to play against because even if you're winning, you might not be winning.
Smash 4.
Yeah,
not
Smash 4, right?
Yeah.
Mr. E able to clutch out that first stock though. See, I don't know how useful Wario really is though. If he loses like an early stock, he can get, I mean, if he wants to and if he needs to, he can get an early stock with Waft, but losing his stock first means he's behind.
Yeah, and he doesn't have the rage on him too to bingo. He's down to his last stock already.
Interesting.
Oh my God, and Jebb just drops down, air dodges, has to blow his limit. This is really
Why did he go down there in the first place?
It looks like he wanted to try to run to the ledge and shield, but he ran off air dodge and kind of fast fell on top of that. So yeah, he had to blow his limit, and this is really, really bad for the blue team now. No limit, last stock on one of the characters. It's going to be a mountain to climb, but that's not to say that they can't do it.
Yeah, I don't know. I've seen crazy things happen in these doubles matches already. So
yeah, doubles is always wild, man.
Oh, and he throws away the Waft, so now it's going to be very hard for them to run this one back.
Yeah, a dire situation. Like, normally you could build up that fart, but when you're on your last stock that early, it's going to be even harder. Cloud finally loses stock, but this is still pretty bad. Iota's been doing a pretty good job avoiding damage, though.
Yeah, if he plays the stock really, really well, I think he can get like a half-charge Waft. It's unlikely he'll get a full-charge Waft, but half-charge might be even better in doubles.
Yeah, good tech, though, by E.
Oh, he has no jump.
Oh, no! And he couldn't use his bike again that soon. That's going to take out Iota so early. And now it's a 2v1, and actually, I don't think Jebb wants to give up that stock to him, so...
yeah, Wario's not going to help out very much.
Yeah. Especially without that Waft.
Actually, how does that work? If Wario loses his last stock and he shares stock, does he keep the Waft timer?
Ooh, brutal spike. I would be surprised if he did, to be honest.
Yeah, I don't really know how that works exactly.
Yeah.
Anyways, Mekos, again, stock tanking like we were talking about a couple games ago. Still holding on to all 3 of his stocks.
Yeah, this is ridiculous. Still 3 stocks on Mekos. Too high % on E, so it's not too bad, but oh my gosh. How will Jebb manage to actually make this back, especially like with all those PK ice fires? He's hot, cold. It's a hard life. Had to bring a sweater and shorts.
You know, I really, really love doubles, and I love watching doubles. I love people who don't give up, but I think in situations like this, where you're 5 stocks behind, yeah. I don't know if I'd play this one out.
Oh, because then stuff like that happens.
Yeah, then people start styling on you. It's like,
oh, that's depressing.
No.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's hard.
Man.
That's rough. Yeah. Pour one out for Jebb, because that was a tough situation to be in.
But you know what I'm saying, though, right? Like, you're 5 stocks behind. You have 1 stock left. It's really, really unlikely you're going to win this one. You possibly could, but, like, maybe it's time to just like move into the second match and start adjusting your strategy instead of like giving the other team momentum and practice their team combos like that.
Yeah, that is true. But on the other hand, it kind of gives you more data on like how they like to play and their defensive options. So, you know, maybe if you can get a few more reads in that next game, we can not see that kind of situation happen where they're 5 stocks behind.
So I think people play the defensive game a little bit differently in 2v1, so it's not going to be the same thing.
Yeah.
It's not going to really help you much in double situations. I guess if you play another 2v1 situation, it might help, but I don't know. 5 stocks behind is a lot.
Yeah. But that's in the past. This is now. Game number 2, Battlefield's the pick. And I feel like that's actually good for every character on the screen. So I'm not sure how this is going to pan out.
Iota switching to Mewtwo.
Yeah, Iota's Mewtwo is really solid.
Oh, and Jebb switching to Lucas. Wait, what's going on?
Yeah. Double Lucas.
Not what I expected to see in losers quarters, but sure.
I mean, I like this team a little bit more because the Shadow Ball can heal up Jebb a lot if he needs that to happen.
Yeah.
Ooh. Okay, but Iota doesn't have a jump right now. Yeah, and he has to recover low. But being on the ledge against Mr. E is a tough situation. But Mewtwo's there, that's just, it's a get-out-of-jail-free card, to be honest.
So I don't know how often Iota plays Mewtwo. Does he have, is it like a pocket Mewtwo or is it actually like?
It's a solid secondary.
Okay.
Yeah, he plays in a fair amount.
I feel like Mewtwo is a really, really scary character for playing doubles. It's so easy to get hit by random stuff, especially against Marth, where like a tipper force smash will kill you at 60%.
Or your teammate's dash attack, too.
Yeah, or that.
Yeah, that was really surprising. I guess all that rage on Lucas, Mewtwo's still really, really light and really tall. And like you were saying, it just kind of puts him in a lot of awkward situations just because he's like 6.5 feet tall.
Yeah. So he's going to have to play this match perfectly if he wants to, you know, put in work with Mewtwo here, especially when his teammate isn't really like a strong, aggressive character like Lucas.
That Shadow Ball, though. Actually, even though he can use the Shadow Ball to heal his teammate, he kind of has to check it down because Mekos, if he reacts properly, he can get a lot of damage off of that. But that Nair was so good,
Mekos.
so hard to tech too.
I don't know. It seemed like a lot of time to tech that, but in the heat of the moment, it's pretty easy to miss a tech.
Yeah. All right, so this pick isn't looking too bad, but then the name of the game is just killing Mr. E. He's so hard to kill. The spacing is always on point, and both these characters can kind of have a hard time getting in on him.
Yeah, if I were a red team, I'd probably focus on taking on Mewtwo here. He's such a light character.
Yeah.
And yeah, just the back air is going to do it like that.
Tipper back air, even on Battlefield, that's not enough space to save you. And we've seen this before. Iota on his last stock again. Even though they're doing a little bit better this time, yeah, they are just bleeding out a lot. Mewtwo's lightness is just kind of, I guess, a big liability in doubles, it seems.
Meanwhile, Jebb trying to make something happen over there. Kind of run this one back, and they're pretty far behind.
Yeah, another situation with far behind. He finally managed to land with a down air, it sounded like, and gets that first stock. And this could still happen, but they need some maybe 2v1 combos or a bit of space just to, like, you know, throw some stuff at Mr. E, ideally.
Oh, and there it is, man. 91% after the hit. Tipper forward smash.
The share stock coming through. I don't disagree.
I don't know. I feel like both these characters, again, not so great 2v1.
Yeah. I feel like Mewtwo might do a little bit better.
So he's so light, though. It's just,
yeah.
You can't get hit by anything.
Yeah, that is true. But it looks like the 2v1's kind of becoming inevitable because Mr. E is just slapping Jebb around. He doesn't have a jump right now.
Mr. E is all, wow, Mekos showing his knowledge of Lucas. This man went so deep and said, you know what? I am the Lucas player here. How dare you?
Yeah. How dare you pick this character in my house? Even though it's actually kind of Jebb's house.
I feel like they all share this house.
Yeah. It's a communal house. But we've seen this situation before. This time 4 stocks behind instead of 5, so a little bit better, but this is still best of 5, so these guys still have a little bit of time, but this is looking pretty bleak right now for blue team.
I want to see him style on him again, honestly.
I mean, only so much style can happen to, like, past 100%.
Yeah.
Like, when you see a 2v1 happen and, like, they're at 30%, it's like, oh, man, we're about to see a Vine coming in.
I think, like, down throw or to footstool will still work no matter what percent he's at.
Oh, yeah, probably. Okay, that was a good air dodge, though, by Iota.
Here it is. Oh, he
looked for it. Yeah.
He's mad. He's like, how dare you?
Yeah, putting hands on his head like he lost it. Like, come on, man. Come on. I'm trying to style out here.
All right. So that character switch didn't seem to help them out too much. In fact, I feel like it probably hurt. The Mewtwo switch didn't seem like it helped at all.
Yep.
I can see Mewtwo and Cloud working.
Actually, though, yeah, I see that working a little bit better than Wario Cloud. Because even, like, with Wario Cloud, you're still putting all your eggs in, like, the X-Factor explosive rage, I'm going to kill you at 20 basket. But this one, it has a bit more of a consistent ring to it. So I kind of like how this team looks. Question is why Iota stick with Mewtwo, because it looked like he was getting kind of flustered being killed so early in that last game.
Yeah, if you're gonna play Mewtwo, I feel like the matchup you want to play against is not Marth. Maybe go for the Lucas instead. it's so easy for Marth to get straight random hits, forward air, back air, forward smash. You're going to lose your stock super, super early. So you want to focus on the Lucas and maybe only go for Marth if you're helping out your teammate.
All right, but looks like Io is still choosing to stay Wario, and FG is the pick. Both these characters like this stage, so I can see it working pretty well. Yeah, Cloud can just cover so much space, and with that up air, juggle 4 days, you have no escape without any platforms. And then Mewtwo chucking those Shadow Balls, we see it as a staple of many top Mewtwo players. Just chucking Shadow Balls across FD, it's a good option. Unless you chuck it the wrong way. Anyway, so
we must have accidentally be reversed.
Yeah. But this is looking a lot closer, though. Both these players are looking a bit more comfortable. Until that happens, the Tipper forward smash, he's going to have to blow his limit, but the Shadow Ball from deep.
Consider if that was Mewtwo, he would have lost his stock.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
It seems like Iota's trying his best to stay away from Marth.
Yeah,
that's
but
not a
counter,
match we
though.
want to fight. No! He tried to help.
Yeah, he tried to help, but actually could have killed both of them because looks like Jebb kind of resigned to his fate. Chose to press the B button again, but if Iota was a little bit closer, that could have been 2 stocks on instead of 1. We could see another just like flustered situation where they have to fish for things to stay even. But right now, it's not awful. They're both at high percents.
It's pretty awful, actually.
I mean, it depends on what happens next. Because that back air, if this kills, yeah, if they get this kill now, they can kind of stop the bleeding and make it a lot closer. All right, that's 1 kill. That's good. That's good. Now they have to kill E. Because
Mr. E going all the way down there. Sometimes I question like, what are people doing? But
oh, well, like when they just go all
when
the way
they
down
just like drop all the way down near the blast zone and come back up, like I was really, really trying to avoid you, man.
I mean, sometimes you gotta go deep.
All right, so that forward air will finally close out Mr. E's first stock. And now not looking as bad as I was making it out to be, I guess.
Yeah, yeah. There's actually like only percentages, like 3 or 4% between both players, or all 4 players. I don't know, math is hard, but it's close. It's close either way.
My like unwritten rule is to never do math on screen.
I can do with small numbers and like singles, but like, yeah. Now I'm on blast. Whole stream knows I can't count. Oh well. But I can count these stocks though. It's still even. And that back throw from Mr. E is going to put him in a really bad position. I always actually turned it up a lot, dropped deep for the edge guard, and now this, for the first time this set, blue team has a lead.
Yeah, I figured Mewtwo Cloud would do a little bit better than Mewtwo Lucas or Cloud Wario. Cloud in general, great character to have like doubles. I really do wonder why Jebb even went Lucas at all.
I mean, Lucas is his true name. Like, he goes Lucas mostly in singles, but I guess it's just kind of comfort, just seeing what'll work. When you have 5 games, you know, why not?
Sure, but I think it's undeniable that Cloud is probably the better doubles character.
Oh, yeah, no one's going to argue that at all. Okay, Iota down to his last stock again, but now this lead is still real, and Jebb is playing a lot safer. Those neutral airs are looking like what's the best options, even out of shield. And that was a great run under cross slash, too.
That's Cloud's down air.
Yeah, Jebb is hitting buttons right now. And honestly, that might be the thing that was holding them back before, because when you play against like top players, oh, good trade, and that actually eliminates Mr. E. But sometimes when you're playing against like top players, you're a bit too afraid to do your normal stuff, to hit those buttons. But now we've kind of gotten used to the climate. We know what we're getting into. Yeah, and Iota and Jebb are in this game number 3 swinging. Back throw? Yeah, that'll be it.
All right, so blue team puts themselves on the board with that game number 3. It started off not that great for them, but they were able to bring it back. Great patience and never give up attitude. It seems like they have, even in 2v1 situations.
I mean, that's what it takes sometimes. Like, it's not about the size of the dog in the fight. It's the size of the fight in the dog. And these 2 dogs, they got some fight left in them.
I hate dogs.
How dare you?
I'm more of a cat person. What's your metaphor for that one?
It was nice commenting with you, DC. That's my metaphor. Goodbye. All right, but we still got a few more matches to go in this game number 4. Looks like, oh no, that was fully intentional. Double footstool, that was beautiful. Taking the stock so early without hitting him once. That was godlike.
By the time he died, I hadn't even started looking at the game yet. I was still eating my donut, bro. So I don't even know what happened.
I mean, with Mr. E, you cannot blink, you can't take a drink of water, you can't do anything. This man is ending lives in a heartbeat.
And that's a pretty unfortunate way to start this game, number 4 for blue team. But I mean, we saw them kind of come back from a deficit in the last game.
I mean, yeah, a bit of a deficit, but it kind of, like, to be honest, that has to suck to win that game after getting blown out the first two, and then to have game number 4 to start out like that.
Really bad, yeah.
Yeah. Like, it has to do, yeah.
Oh no.
And another back air taking another early stock. Red team is just turning it up. So it's like, all right, you got that one, but how about number 2?
So like a cross slash from Cloud here, though, might be able to KO one of the red team from the edge of the stage. They're not like too far behind, but things have not started off good for them at all.
Yep. The Shadow Ball from Deep is going to be the start of this story.
Yeah, that was a super deep Shadow Ball too.
Yeah, kind of flow across everything. And the up smash from Cloud is going to be the other side of that story.
Yeah, and Cloud able to keep his limit too, so he's still in a good position.
Yep. The weird thing about both these players, though, is that normally with Cloud, you see a lot of like throw setups to limit. But Iota hasn't really been finding a lot of those grabs. He's just been getting like Shadow Balls or Shadow Claws.
I don't think Mewtwo really has grabs to kind of lead to limit attacks like that.
Yeah, like maybe down throw at higher percents, but yeah, you're right. It is kind of hard.
Off the top of my head, I can't even really think of what Mewtwo's forward throw looks like. I always see up throw and back throw.
Oh, the forward throw is the coolest one, where like he throws all the Shadow Balls at you.
Is that the back throw?
No, back throw is just he chucks them behind you.
Oh, okay. That's what. Okay, I thought it was back throw for some reason. That shows how much I play Mewtwo. I don't think I've ever actually chosen Mewtwo on the character select screen.
He's pretty fun. You should probably give him a shot. But yeah, regardless of that, Iota doesn't look like he's having fun right now because he's already on his last stock. He's at a low percent, but now with everyone enraged, it's going to be kind of scary to do anything. Yep, and last stock for Jebb, too.
So they're going to have to run this one back by quite a bit if they want to keep themselves in this set. That forward air is going to be a good start.
Start a little something. And even though Iota lost his first stock, or he lost that stock first, he's still at a relatively low percent. He's kind of playing a lot more safe this time. Now the name of the game, kill Mekos.
And Mekos doing a great job once again, still stock taking. Who would have thought, man? Luke is a great stock take character.
Woo. A lot of stuff just happened there. Lucas throwing out that PK Thunder by the stage, actually knocking Cloud out of his limit cross slash. Now Jebb has to work that limit all the way back up, but at 100. Oh no, that SD.
Yeah, that's he got pineappled. He tried to teleport and ride the edge of the stage and just kind of caught the bottom of it by accident.
Yep, it happens to the best of us sometimes, but at this percent, it's not something that you want to happen, especially in this essentially game 4.
This is yeah, this could possibly be their last game of this entire tournament.
Not like that, not like that. Yep.
So after the up smash, can he footstool him again?
I think he was looking for it.
Yeah.
It looked like he was looking for it. But either way, one up smash was enough. We had to cut it short. This stream is only PG. We can't show all that on stream today.
I think a second footstool like crosses into rated R boundaries.
Yeah. Yep, you only get one. But either way.